Yeah, I got the drip swag. Woke up this morning, they got me a bag. I came from nothing, so I get the brag. Flex on these haters, don't care if they mad. On everything, I'm on the better thing. These niggas be plotting, I keep it on me. Yeah, just like a wedding. If you come from the streets, then you know the pain. I cannot lack, I gotta keep me a strap. I just be moving real tight, wondering who got my back. I fuck with her, but she can't get my racks. Just like a rapper that got him a deal. No leg shot, I'ma go for the kill. I'm off the liquor, I ain't popping no pills. Smoking those, I got me high in the field. If we see it, I will do damage. Niggas, they don't want me paying respect, you know I demand it. Chopper right under the sun. Nigga, you scared, then go get it done. Standing 10 toes, I'm never gon' run. If I'm on the job, then I get it done. When it comes to the niggas, I ain't fearing none. Rap about drilling their hand on the crop. So get to the cake, ain't got no room for making mistakes. I'm taking risks, I'm dodging the jakes. Fuck it, I'm doing whatever it takes. So get to the cake, ain't got no room for making mistakes. I'm taking risks, I'm dodging the jakes. Fuck it, I'm doing whatever it takes. Hold on, wait. I told Brody to pull up the V. None of these niggas ain't fucking with me. Fuck up your vision, these niggas gon' see. We were just hungry, now we bout to eat. Step on these niggas, let's turn up the heat. Nigga, no question, you don't gotta ask. Nigga, you know that I come from the streets. Give her this dick and she begging for more. Walk in the store like it's time to ball. Standing 10 toes like how could I fall? It's by the bag, then I get involved. Whole lot of this, whole lot of that. Whole lot of drip, whole lot of swag. All on my dick, I'm making them mad. Stop watching me and go get a bag. So get to the cake, ain't got no room for making mistakes. I'm taking risks, I'm dodging the jakes. Fuck it, I'm doing whatever it takes. So get to the cake, ain't got no room for making mistakes. I'm taking risks, I'm dodging the jakes. Fuck it, I'm doing whatever it takes. Hold on, wait.
What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share. It's dope content if you like it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Now today, we talking about sex, money, murder. You heard? Yeah, sex, money, murder. You heard? And I'm going to give y'all the timeline of what they was dropping, how they was getting down out here, B. Yeah, B. I'm going to give y'all the timeline of how they was getting down out here. This is a big Bronx story, you heard? This is a big Bronx story, you heard? Sex, money, murder. Everybody heard about Pistol P, Beamo, the twins, you heard? Yaro, you know what I'm saying? Castle Hill, you know what I'm saying? Soundview. Big Bronx, you heard? Big Bronx, yeah, man. Big Bronx, man. And I'm going to start this story off with the twin story. 1992. Yeah, 1992, Rikers Island. I got caught for a gun around Tab. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told on, I think the piece of shop man told on me. I got caught with the hammer. I got locked up. I had a low bail, but it was a couple of days before Christmas, you heard? And they sent me to Mars 6. And when I went to Mars 6, I remember going in the house because I was already on the island in 1991 when it was crazy. I was in Murder Mall 9. So when I went through Mars 6, I already knew how to be. I already knew how to jail from being in Mall 9. So the year prior. So boom, I went in Mars 6. I walked around the whole house on my grungy shit. You heard letting niggas know that L Famous is in the building. Niggas was looking shocked. A lot of niggas was scared because it was a new Jack house, you heard? No. They see a nigga just coming in here on his Debo, you heard? Boom, no. I jumped on the Jack. Boom, no. It's the new Jack house. They had some lame niggas running it and all that. But that's why I walked around the house, ice grilling everybody, letting niggas know if niggas got a problem with me, we could take it to the bathroom. We could take it to the back right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't want no problem. So boom, I went to my bed. Boom, I started being on my bed. It was almost time to go to sleep. You heard? Boom. Me and this dude, that slept on the next bed from me, was a young dude, same age. You know what I'm saying? Me and him started kicking it. Nigga said he was from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. Boom. He was like, he from Castle Hill or whatever. I said, I'm from the down there by the courthouse and everything. So he's like, oh, all right. He's like, my cousin lived down there by the courthouse. Like, oh, all right. He said, my cousin such and such. I said, oh, all right. I know your cousin. That's like the OG, one of the OGs in the hood. You heard? You know what I'm saying? My guy, you heard? He's like, oh, all right. No. So now we getting mad tight. So now we telling a little war story. I'm like, yeah, B, I'm in here for this, that. Boy, I used to be bugging, doing this, robbing niggas, doing this, doing that. He like, yeah, me and my brother doing the same thing. I got a twin brother, you heard, from Castle Hill. You heard? It's like, yeah, all right. This is 1992. You heard? 1992, December. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Me and the twin is on the island. The one that's still alive, not the one that passed away. You heard? Or got killed. Rest in peace. You heard? Now, boom. So now me and him kicking, he like, yeah, I got a twin brother, man. We mad crazy and all that. We from Castle Hill and all that. We be riding up and down the train. We be going to Soundview, getting it on with them niggas down there. Cause you know, we got a little rivalry with them dudes, Castle Hill and Soundview. I was like, oh, all right. So he asked me, do I know certain niggas? I don't know them at this time. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So everything is good. So me and him get mad cool, you heard? But they packed us up. And they packed me up and they sent me to 2 Main at the time, you heard? I was in 2 Main with another twin brother, a nigga from the Bronx, from Forest, named Twin, you heard? He had the house when I got up there. But as soon as I got up there, I got bailed out. The next day, I got bailed out, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother bailed me out. I was only up there for 2 days. I was in 2 Main for 2 days and I got bailed out, you know what I'm saying? And they sent Twin to another dorm. I forgot where they sent him at. I don't know if they sent him to a dorm or a cell house, you heard? Now, boom, that's the Twin story. So now that's my first time meeting one of the twins. Now, I met the surviving twin. I ain't met the twin that got killed in the Thanksgiving massacre, you understand what I'm saying? At that football game, I met the twin that's still alive, you heard? That lived down south, you heard? Somewhere. Now, boom, 1993 was a big fight in Skate Key, you heard? And I was up there. And this fight was crazy because Skate Key was crazy. Skate Key was loaded this day. Loaded. I'm talking about Carlton Hines, all them dudes. Carlton Hines was from Jackson, Melrose, you heard? Projects, you know what I'm saying? He was getting money down there. He was selling that dope, you know what I'm saying? But he was a basketball player, dude, you know what I'm saying? He played Rucker, you know what I'm saying? He played schoolball. He was real nice. I think he got drafted to Syracuse or Georgetown. He was supposed to go to one of them colleges and play for their team, but he couldn't stay out the hood, you know what I'm saying? He kept coming back to the hood, you know what I'm saying? And basically the hood was nothing but dangers for him, you know what I'm saying? First he caught a body, you know what I'm saying? He wound up getting into a fight with his childhood friend, you know what I'm saying? I think, and he wound up hitting a nigga with a bottle, you know what I'm saying? He killed the nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he got locked up for that, but he beat that because at the end of the day, it was some self-defense, I think, you know what I'm saying? So he got in trouble for that. So that kind of like scarred him from playing professional basketball on that level, you know what I'm saying? Even though he had that talent. And so he was stuck back in the hood, and what he was doing, he was getting to that bag. Niggas couldn't fuck with Carlton. He was getting that bread. And he was young. And he was playing Rucker, he was playing Gauchos, he was playing everywhere, you know what I'm saying? For money. Dunking on niggas crazy. He was calling them Dunking Hines, you heard? Nigga was dunking on niggas crazy. Boom. Boom, you heard? And he was getting to the bag off the court, you heard? So he was untouchable. And he was a fly, pretty boy nigga. Nigga was running around with furs and all that. You heard? He was getting money, you know what I'm saying? Getting money. That dope money, not that petty money either. He was getting that dope money. So now, boom. Somehow they was in the key one night, and Pistol and them niggas was in the key one night. Now, Pistol and them come from the Soundview, Castle Hill section, you know what I'm saying? And Pistol is a special player up there because he brought a lot of them dudes together, like Castle Hill and Soundview and all that. I heard coming up, they used to be having their little beefs or little rivalries, you know what I'm saying? But when Pete was the dude that was bringing dudes together because he brought them Soundview dudes and them Castle Hill dudes together, you know what I'm saying? Because they had a mean crew called the Sex Money Murder, you know what I'm saying? And they was about everything they stood for, sex, money, murder, you heard? They was knocking them joints off, they was getting to the bag, and they was murdering dudes, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And that's what they was all about. And it all came out in the end. But this is the street time. This is when everything is on the street level, you know what I'm saying? People was just being talked about in neighborhoods. Only certain players, certain killers, certain people that live that street life know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't about them going down or nothing. It wasn't about law enforcement or nothing. It was more about the street, your props, what was being said, you know what I'm saying? What was being done. Niggas on the come up. Niggas trying to get to that bag. Niggas is laying niggas down, you heard? This is that era, you heard? 1990, the 90s, you heard? It was crazy. So now, boom. Carlton and them niggas, they in the Skate Key. They say, Pistol and Carton went to Stevenson together. You heard? They said they was in Stevenson together. And they said Carton should have known Pete from Stevenson. But they said Pete went up to Carton up in the key and was like, yo, what's good? You heard? So like saying what's up to him, giving this, saying what's up to the dude. And then Carton was playing on his high horse shit, like where I know you from. You know what I'm saying? Acting like he don't know Pete. You know what I'm saying? Pete is on a level, nigga. Pete out here taking money, putting in that work, laying niggas down, doing whatever he got to do. You know what I'm saying? And he know more about Carton than Carton know more about him. You understand what I'm saying? So he go up to give him, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You doing you, I'm doing me on my level. You heard? What's good? Next nigga Carton try to act fly on the niggas Pete and try to say something slick. And nigga said it popped off in there. You heard? Because Sound View, the niggas that Pete rolling with, Pete ain't rolling with no suckers, nigga. Pete rolling with killers, nigga. Pete rolling with soldiers, nigga. Pete rolling with niggas that if he can have anything happen to a nigga, B. Pete beam on them niggas. They was rolling with niggas that they can have anything happen to you, B. You know what I'm saying? They had niggas on deck, man. Niggas that put you away real quick. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Real quick. So it jumped off in there. You heard? And it just so happened I'm in there that night. You heard? But I ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my trying to get fly, mess with the chick shit. I ain't on that gangster. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I'm playing around with guns, but I ain't playing around with guns with like looking for trouble and all that. I'm the type of nigga carrying a gun. You know what I'm saying? If trouble come my way, I'm a pop a nigga type shit. You heard? But so I'm playing with guns at this time, but I'm really not playing with guns like how Pete and them niggas playing with guns. You heard? So now Pete and them niggas get into a big fight. I see the big fight, man, big fight. Niggas jumping off, fighting crazy. Boom, next thing you know, niggas get pushed out the spot. Now, down the block, a block away, it was a McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? A McDonald's that everybody used to be going to after the spot and sometimes before the spot. After skate key was on, after skate key was over, everybody go down to the McDonald's. So now everybody, the skate key got over after this fight. This fight was over. It was over, you heard? So now they made everybody leave the skate key, you heard? Everybody started going down by the McDonald's. I remember mad gangster niggas down there by the McDonald's waiting for like them Carton Hines. I think they was waiting for Carton Hines and his people to come down there, Pete and all them niggas, but them niggas ain't come down there, you heard? Them niggas ain't come down there. But all you seen was mad official niggas, mad niggas waiting. You heard? Tell you the truth, I was standing around, and I wasn't even supposed to be standing around. I was supposed to be keeping it moving, but that's how nosy I was. You heard? I was mad nosy, trying to see what was going on, because I just seen there was a big fight. Now I'm going to see the after effects of what's going to happen. But I don't even know. These niggas going to have a shootout. It ain't going to be no fight. You heard? It's going to be a shootout right now. All the killers is out right now. All the killers, niggas done made phone calls, niggas done got out there and on. Yo, it's crazy right now. You heard? It's looking like it's looking crazy outside at the McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Man, niggas looking like they got beef with niggas, but they ain't seeing the niggas that they got beef with. You heard? So boom, this was 1993. The fight, skate key. You heard? That started the joint with Carton Hines and Pistol Pete. So now boom, rest up. So now boom. Somehow, months later, Carton Hines gets set up by who he going to buy his car from. They connected to Pete and them, you heard? So Carton Hines getting one of his cars hooked up with a system or whatever, uptown somewhere, and it just so happens that Pete and them niggas is in there with the niggas that work up in there, you heard? So the niggas gave Pete and them niggas the upper on Carton, like, yo, this nigga got a car up here, he gotta come pick it up. So them niggas rolled up there and they body Carton, you heard? Rest in peace to Carton. Carton was official, you heard? Carton was about his money. He was a basketball player, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I think he was a little arrogant. So basically, you know what I'm saying, he got into that beef with Pistol, you know what I'm saying? That beef should have been avoided because they both went to school together and they should have both acknowledged one another as just being around one another, doing it, you know what I'm saying? But somehow, back in those days, you know what I'm saying, it ain't like nowadays. Nowadays, you could probably go up to a nigga, be like, yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Not really know a nigga, the nigga figure it out. But back in those days, it was more like, different. You heard? Like if you went up to a nigga and you ain't know niggas like that, or niggas ain't feel like they ain't know you like that, they look at that as dick riding, and the niggas will diss you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will be like, where I know you from, family. You know what I'm saying? And make you look corny, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I went over, you know what I'm saying? They got into beef over that. So then somehow they body caught, you heard? Yeah, they body caught and then shot his man, you heard? And then they doubled back. It turned into a little beef because they doubled back and they wound up killing another one of Carton homies that's from around his way that was getting money with him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You heard? That was dead with him that day, that, you know, that got away. You heard? And they doubled back and they killed him. So it was on. You heard? It was on. Everybody knew it was on. Now, B.O., you know what I'm saying? Now, B.O., everybody know B.O. come from Carton neighborhood. B.O. was like, you know, holding Carton down, you heard? That's what they said. Some people said B.O. was holding Carton down, and some people say B.O. was extorting Carton. You know what I'm saying? The real people out there that was around, that know them people that was around that, know what it was, you know what I'm saying? But B.O. was holding Carton down. So after Pete and them killed Carton, everybody was looking at B.O. like, yeah, we know B.O. going to avenge Carton death, you heard? Because Carton was B.O. little man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of arrangement they had, you know, it was in the air that B.O. messed with Carton, you heard? So next on the list, on Pistol Pete, Sex, Money, Murder in them list, was B.O., you heard? And everybody in the streets and people around B.O. said that B.O. knew that Pistol that was putting out in the air that he wanted B.O., you know what I'm saying? That he wanted to knock off B.O. And a lot of B.O. peoples was like pressing B.O. like, yo, what's good with this nigga Pete and all that? Them niggas from Soundview, them niggas from Castle Hill, niggas that killed Carton and all that. What's up? Let's get at these niggas. Because B.O. come from the older niggas, you know what I'm saying? B.O. come from the era before me and Pistol and us. Because me and Pistol and us around the same age, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Pistol probably got me by a year or so. You heard? But me and Pistol is the same age. We the same era. Me, Pistol, B-Mo, and all of us. You know what I'm saying? We the same era. B.O. and them is the era before us, you heard? You know what I'm saying? While we came out the house busting our gun and robbing niggas and all that, B.O. and them niggas came out the house robbing banks and all that, you heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting to that real bag, because the banks was the only bag back in the days to rob. You know what I'm saying? The real things to rob, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you had a lot of bank robbers back in the days. White, black, all races, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of black dudes, serious dudes in the hood, they was robbing banks. You had B.O. and them niggas, you had Chaz Williams and them out of Queens. You had a lot of dudes that they was bank robbers, you heard? So B.O. and them was into bank robbing, you know what I'm saying? So now, this is the gangster era when dudes, the young gangsters is growing up. You know what I'm saying? The Pistol Pete's, you know what I'm saying? The B-Mos and all them, you know what I'm saying? My era type niggas, you know what I'm saying? So now, I heard B.O. to B.O.'s credit, he had official gangster niggas around him. Like, yo, what's up with this nigga Pete and these niggas? I heard these niggas want you or whatever. Let's go wash these niggas up. Because, you know, these niggas was older niggas. These niggas been laying niggas down before. Like, Pete and them started laying niggas down, or they known for laying niggas down. But these older niggas that supposed to been out here in the game, these niggas got bodies under their belt. You heard? These niggas got bodies under these belts because these niggas came up in the 80s. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Anybody that came up in the 80s know that it was a whole bunch of bodies in the 80s, especially in New York. They was finding a lot of bodies in abandoned buildings. Niggas was getting shot on 125th Street, 145th Street in front of Willie Burgers. Niggas was getting executed anywhere, you heard? The Bronx was on fire. You had Boy George and them niggas. Yo, the 80s was crazy, you heard? The 80s was crazy. So B.O. and them niggas came up in the 80s. So you had a lot of the 80s niggas like, yo, let's get at these niggas, B.O., what's up with you? But they said B.O. had like he wasn't stressing it like that, you heard? Like he knew Pistol, you heard? He watched Pistol come up. So I guess he was like on some, man, I know that little nigga, man. I fuck with that little nigga, man. That little nigga fuck with me, man. Now he gonna kill me because he killed my little man, you heard? So they said B.O. wasn't sleeping on him, but He kind of was, you heard? Because B.O. wasn't his normal self. B.O. was known for slapping niggas up, beating niggas up, terrorizing niggas, bullying niggas, doing what he do. That was B.O. You know what I'm saying? So, but he couldn't do that to Pete and them niggas because they was on the murder game tip. So, but now he's hearing that Pete and them want him. You heard? So, boom. But the next story is I got locked up in 1994 with this dude, and I was locked up with this dude named Kev Mo from Castle Hill. My man Kev Mo, shout out to my man Kev Mo. He out there, he might see this. You heard? Now, when we was in 1994, we was in 6 Upper, and Kev Mo came through, and me and him started kicking it, and we got mad tight, and I told him he should name his name CH, Castle Hill, for where he come from, you heard? And he was telling me about the twin, because the twins is from Castle Hill. B-Mo's from Castle Hill. You understand what I'm saying? And a few other dudes is from Castle Hill. You understand what I'm saying? E, Kev Mo man's E. You heard his man Scotty. You heard? And he used to talk about all these dudes, because these dudes was his mans. So one day, he went on a visit. And when he came up to visit, he was mad hype. He was like, yo, L was good. Yo, BX. Yo, they was calling me BX at that time. My name was BX. He's like, yo, BX, yo, what's good? I was like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, B, I seen that nigga. I just seen the twin on the visit, B. Yo, word him up. I just seen my man twin on the visit, B. Yo, and guess who came to see him? I said, who? He said, Pete. You heard? Pete had some big chain on down there. He had the chain, big chain on with a big ass piece. You heard? And he came to see him twin. You heard? God bless the dead. Rest in peace, the twin that got killed. You heard? That got killed in the Thanksgiving massacre. So boom, he was like, yo, B, yo, I'm dumb happy. Yo, niggas is doing it. I gotta get home, man. I gotta get home. He said, I seen the twin, B. That's my man, B. Boom, boom. So now he started telling me about the twin and all that. And I was like, oh yeah, I met the other twin. I know one of the twins. You heard? I met the nigga in 1992. So I started telling Kev Mo about the twin story about in 1992 when me and him was met. You know what I'm saying? We sleeping right next to the bed with each other. You heard? He was telling me mad stories about him and his brother up there going wild and out, going to beef with them Soundview niggas and all that, because they from Castle Hill and all that. So now he telling me about the other twin brother, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know which twin he's talking about, because I only met one twin, so I haven't met the other twin yet, you heard? So boom, I never met the other twin. I seen him before, but I never met him. So now boom. So now he telling me all this stuff. Now he going in, he telling me all about Pete. He like, yo, Pete, that nigga, you know, Pete, niggas getting money up there in upstate New York and all that. Niggas doing this, niggas doing that. You know, niggas had to shoot out upstate New York and all that. Niggas telling me everything about Pete, you know what I'm saying, that was available at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you a legend on the street, niggas talk about you. So boom. He telling me little Pete stories. He talking about his man Bimo. Bimo is really his man like that. He come up under Bimo and all that. And all that. I'm like, oh, all right. Everything is good. No. Boom. Everything is good. So now, 1994, I come home. This is 1994. I'm with my man Kev Mo, and he telling me about Pete coming to see Twin on the island with a big ass chain on. You heard? Showing niggas that he getting mad money. Niggas is on a killer murder one shit in the street. You heard? And he coming to see his right hand man Twin. Twin is locked up, and I think Twin was on the island for like 9 months, and then Twin went to the 6th building, and then he went home. You heard? Because 1994 he was home. So now 1994 I go home. Do you know the day I was getting released? I got released from Rikers Island from that bed when I was with my man Kev Mo. I did 4 months on the island, right? I got my bag. I took home everything that I was robbing mad niggas in 6 Upper. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was robbing mad niggas in 6 Upper because we could have our clothes and all. So I had army coats. I had Tommy Hilfiger jackets. I had all kind of shit. I ain't gonna front. I was on some bum nigga shit. I was robbing niggas in jail, and I came home. I took home a lot of shit. You heard? That was my whole purpose of robbing niggas and bringing home a lot of shit to let niggas know what type of time that I was on. Niggas was into showing off and all that. You heard? So I came home with mad shit. So I had a big bag, and it was when you leave Rikers Island, they give you a clear bag. They gave me a garbage bag, a big clear garbage bag, so you could see everything in my bag. I had everything, my letters, my pictures. It was a big bag, and I had it over my shoulder like this. And I came out the train station because they let me go from Rikers Island. So I came off the train station. I got off the 4 train right there on 149th Street in the concourse, right in front of Olympics. You heard? And I went in the street to hail down a cab. And when I looked in front of Olympics, who coming out of Olympic? The nigga B.O. And the nigga B.O. looking at me with not with an ice grill. He looking at me with a look like, oh shit, you was locked up, because he see I got the big clear bag on me. And B.O. knew. B.O. used to always look at me at this time because he knew that I had beef with some of his peoples, because when I shot up them niggas when them niggas came to my block and they tried to jump my man and hit my man in the head with a bat, I wound up shooting them niggas' cars up, and that was his mans. And his mans that was his man. They wound up telling him like, yeah, we got this young kid on Wharton, Crazy Larry. You heard? The niggas shot up our car and all that. You heard? And the niggas came through and shot up our block. You heard? So he ever since that happened like in 92. So ever since that happened, this is 94 now. Ever since that, everywhere he seen me, when he used to see me in the Fever, he used to see me in Skate Key, he used to see me in Olympic, everywhere he seen me, he always looked at me with a look. Like, I'm not gonna say it was an ice grill, but it was like a look like he knew who I was, you heard? But he wasn't fucking with me because I was a younger nigga, you heard? And even though I had beef with his crew, some of his niggas in his crew, and they was older niggas like him, I was a young nigga, and he had a baby from a girl on my block. So he probably used to watch me growing up. You know what I'm saying? He used to come through my block all the time. So he kind of like watched me grow up. But I didn't know. I found out who he was later on in my years when I started getting into my gangster life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming out the train station, hailing down a cab with a bad big bag, army coat, all kind of shit in it. You know what I'm saying? I was robbing niggas for 4 months on the island. You heard? I was robbing niggas for anything. You heard that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga looking at me with a look like, oh, that's where you was at. You was locked up. He had a look like, oh, that's where you was at. I wasn't seeing you. I was like, yeah. So I looked at the nigga like, yeah, B.O., you see what it is. I'm coming home, nigga. You heard? Boom. Right back in the spots. Fever everywhere. This is when I'm boom, boom. Now, I don't know that he got beef like that now. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when I was in jail, I think that's when Carlton got killed. You heard? When I was doing that 4 months, I think that's the time when Carlton got killed. So, when I came home like May something. You heard? And I seen B.O. B.O. was the first nigga I seen as soon as they let me go from Rikers Island. And that nigga was looking at me from like in the street, hailing down a cab, looking at me with that look that he always looked at me with when he seen me, because he knew I shot his mans in them up. You heard? Years before that. You heard? And I was a young nigga on the come up. You heard? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So boom. That was 1994. You heard? When I got out of Rikers Island. So now number 6 is Pete and them was sitting on B.O. at the Rucker in Olympic. The same Olympics that I seen him on 149th Street, the restaurant that I seen him at. Pete and them fell asleep in a car because B.O. was in Olympic eating and all that. B.O. used to do security at Olympic. Olympic was like B.O.'s spot. You heard? So Olympic, he used to be doing security up there because you used to have a real security team up there, because niggas will bum rush Olympic and turn Olympic out. Niggas will start fights in there. So with B.O. doing security, none of that stuff was going on in Olympic. None of that stuff was going on in Olympic. So that also was a downfall for him, because if you wanted to catch B.O., you knew you could catch him at Olympic. And B.O. was at Olympic one night, in there eating, doing his security. I don't even know if he was doing security at this Olympic at this time. But just by him being in there is him doing security. So he's in there eating, doing him. And I heard Pete and them niggas was sitting out there waiting for him to come out. But some reason he ain't come out. You heard? Probably because he was working. Or he probably knew that them niggas was out there. And them niggas wound up falling asleep and he wound up getting out of there and they didn't get him. You heard? Then another time he was at Rucker and I heard they was going to get him at Rucker, but it was just too many police down there. You heard? Because Rucker was over flooded with police at this time, 1994, 1995. You heard? 1994, Rucker was flooded with police. That's the year that they started flooding the Rucker with police for some reason. You heard? They flooded the Rucker with police. You know what I'm saying? I was rolling blunts, walking in the police. I remember them niggas made me throw my weed out. I went right and got more weed, rolled that shit up and smoking that shit in their face, B. Swore to my mother, B. But another time they had B.O. at Rucker. They was going body B.O. at Rucker. And it was mad police around, and B.O. got up out of there that time too. You heard? That's why I tell y'all it was old timers of niggas that official niggas that were around B.O. that was like, yo, B.O. was good. Let's get at these niggas. You heard? We know who they is. Let's get at these niggas. But one thing about Pete, Beamo, and all them niggas, they was not playing. They had some young niggas, and murder was their game, man. Murder was their game, man. Niggas could talk all that shit all they want. They wasn't into catching a little shaky body and all that. No, man. They was laying niggas down, B. And I don't know if they was laying niggas down. I just know that's what they was known for. That's what the streets was talking about. You heard? Because now 1994, my mans called me down to Rucker. No, not the Rucker. Harlem Week. Summer. Harlem Week. Right? Called me down to Harlem Week. 1994 Harlem Week. So I remember getting down there. As soon as I got down to Harlem Week, 1994, it was shut down. Police everywhere. All you hear is sirens. You seeing people everywhere. I'm seeing bad joints. I'm like, damn. They going this way. Everybody going different ways. You heard? So boom. We didn't have cell phones at the time. You know what I'm saying? They had them blow up cell phones at the time, but everybody didn't have them at this time. You heard? So boom. Everybody was rocking, they had their beeper. So as soon as I got out the train, got my beep from my man Bob and Parks, that's who I was meeting down there at Harlem Week. Boom. I called niggas back. Niggas like, yo, get out of there, yo. Pete and them niggas just killed the nigga down there. You heard? I'm like, word? Now, I see the pandemonium, cops everywhere, police telling everybody to get out of here, go home, it's shut down, Harlem Week is shut down this day, They not letting niggas go towards 7th Avenue, you heard? So, boom, I'm like, damn. So now, my man Bob tell me, yo, come uptown. We headed back uptown. Boom, we gonna be in the building. So, boom, I jump back on the train. Boom, I head uptown. Soon as I get uptown, I run into my man Bob, my man Parks. So boom, we go on the side of Parks in them building, on my man Bob and Parks building, 174 Lewis Morris on the concourse. Who come running, walking by? Some nigga that was just with Pete in them, you heard? A part of that shit, you heard? Niggas, he come walking by. My man Bob and Parks, they know Pete and them niggas like that because they grew up. Bob used to live in Castle Hill, you heard? His sister used to mess with niggas up there and all that. So he know all Pete and all them niggas. Pete, they even had an incident. Bob and my man Parks even had an incident with Pete and them niggas one time when they was up there. The niggas had to. Barney saved my man Parks and them. Barney had to come out like, yo, Mel, that's you? He like, yeah, that's me. He like, yo, nah, that's my little man. Chill. Niggas was going fire on them niggas, B. Niggas was surrounding the niggas' car. They was up there to see a chick, see they man, and niggas surrounded their car. Like, who y'all niggas, B? I'm about to get rid of them niggas, you heard? Barney had to come, you heard? Pistol man. Barney came, like, yo, he recognized Mel. Like, yo, that's you, Mel? Like, yo, Barney was good. He like, yo, man, yo, that's my little man, you heard? Niggas backed off, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Then they met them niggas, you after that, you heard? But yeah, so one of them niggas from Castle Hill, Soundview, come walking by, man, breathing hard and all that. He know Parks and my man Bob. Yo, what up, y'all? Actually, he's a nigga in the building cousin. He my man Mo cousin, you heard? So boom, he saw, yo, niggas just killed the nigga in Harlem Week. You heard? This is back when niggas used to tell everything. Niggas talk about what they do. You heard? Niggas ain't thinking about the police. Niggas is young. Niggas is young to this street life shit. Niggas don't know telling niggas your business. This is how niggas, the law enforcement find out. But this ain't stop niggas from telling niggas the story. He's telling niggas the story. He sit there, he telling us the story. Yeah, nigga, niggas crept behind nigga, bang, cop killed the nigga. We all got up out of there, niggas jumped through, niggas ran through St. Nick, had the car parked on the other side, shot uptown. I had to jump on the train, niggas left me and all that. I mean, back up with niggas in the hood. He was taking a long way to the hood. You heard? He had to go to his cousin's house first before he go back to the hood, because he was with Pete and them niggas when them niggas killed the kid Kato at 125th. He was with him. Mo cousin, you heard? And it just so happens right after the murder, not only was I down there after it happened, when I shoot back uptown, somebody that was a part of the murder is up telling me firsthand the story, not telling me, he telling my man Parks and what you call it, because I didn't know the kid, but I met him that day, but that ain't stopped me from hearing, being there and hearing the story. I'm the only one that don't know this kid, you heard? My man Parks and Bob know this kid, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Mo's cousin, you know what I'm saying? And they all live in the same building, you know what I'm saying? So they know the kid. The kid don't know me, but the kid, everything just happened. So the kid is telling the story like he gotta tell somebody. Like when something like that happened, you gotta tell somebody. So being that he ain't telling niggas from up there in Soundview, Castle Hill, we all on the whole nother side of the Bronx. He and his cousin people, he feel like he ain't telling nothing wrong and ain't gonna never get back. But this is how it go. All them stories get recirculated back, and next thing you know, you got somebody snitching. You heard? You got somebody snitching. So this is 1994, right after they killed Kato, a nigga that was with them telling me and Parks and us the story. Telling us the story. You heard? So I'm like, damn, Pete and them niggas is crazy. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been here, like I remember, I done heard about these niggas from Kev Mo. I done heard about these niggas from Twin. You heard in 1992. Now, I heard from these niggas in 1994. My whole 4 months with Kev Mo, he giving me the spill on them niggas, you heard? Now I'm in the street. They done bodied a nigga in live flesh. And then now I'm getting live flesh about these niggas. These niggas is about their business, man. Pistol Pete and them. Sex, money, murder. You heard? This is before I was hearing the sex, money, murder part. All I was hearing about Pistol Pete, nigga. Pistol Pete. I knew about BMO. I didn't know everything about him, but I knew a little bit about him through Kev Mo and through his half-brother Ike. Because Ike had came through for them 4 months too, and Ike was saying that he's BMO half-brother. Rest in peace, Ike, that was down with 50 Mad Dogs. Matter of fact, he was down with 50 Mad, I think. Oh, he was down with filling them, you heard? Elon filling them, you heard? My man, you heard? Ike, God bless the dead, he got killed when he came home from that bid. You heard? Ike was on his bully shit, you heard? Rest in peace, my guy Ike, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He was another dude that I met in 6 Upper, and he was telling me he was BMO, he go by BMO half brother Ike T. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And Ike told me a lot about BMO too, because he was like, that was his half brother. So I used to hear the stories about what Pete was doing. I knew a little bit about BMO, and I met one of the twins. So and I was hearing about the twin. You heard? That's how I knew that it was you had 2 twin brothers, but they had one. They said that one was real cool with Pete. You heard? The one that passed away. God bless the dead twin. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And that's the Kato story. You heard? The Kato from Harlem. Official dude. Kato was official dude. Rest in peace, Kato. They killed Kato over a dice game. Or Kato was down there bullying, like fronting on niggas, you heard? On his big Harlem shit. Because a lot of people don't know. Kato was the one that really was holding Alpo and Rich Porter and them niggas down back in the days on the 4 building and all that. It was Kato. You heard? You know, in that famous scene in Paid in Full, where Alpo hold Rich down. Nah, it really was Kato holding them niggas down. You heard? Kato was holding them niggas down. Kato was a super tough nigga from Harlem that was official. You heard? And he just got murdered because he got caught up in the crosshairs of Pistol Pete and them niggas. B. You heard? Know what I'm saying? He didn't know who them niggas was like that because niggas was from the Bronx and niggas used to be creeping down in Harlem, you know, soaking up them activities. You know what I'm saying? Used to be mad chicks from everywhere and all that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be chilling down there trying to get that action, you know what I'm saying? And it was a dice game that jumped off, and they said Kato was on his bully shit down there, acting like he was gonna rob niggas and slap niggas or do something to niggas, and he didn't know that he was dealing with killers, you heard? He playing dice with killers, B. He playing dice with killers from the Bronx. Yeah, playing dice with killers from the Bronx. So rest in peace to Kato. Then 1995, B.O. got killed. You heard? Yeah, they killed B.O. And I remember when they killed B.O. because when they killed B.O., everybody was talking about it. Everybody was like, yo, they killed B.O. Yo, they killed B.O. Yo, they killed B.O. It was a lot of people that was happy, and there was a lot of people that was sad. And there was a lot of people that was shocked because everybody knew B.O. was as a gangster, B. You heard? So niggas finally said, oh shit, niggas killed B.O. Then niggas was peeing them. You heard? It was peeing them. Again, peeing them. You heard? And it didn't even matter who killed the person. Long as it was sex, money, murder, Pete was getting blamed for everything. Everybody was blaming everything on Pete. If a nigga got murdered, they said Pete murdered him. It didn't matter if another nigga murdered him. Pete murdered him. Pete murdered him. Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete. Yo, Pistol Pete name was up. You heard? Up. I'm talking about up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that he killed B.O. And then how that shit was crazy. I went down. I didn't go to the funeral, but I went past the funeral. Yo, B.O. funeral was crazy down there, y'all. They had it down there, like I think on 127th Street and 7th, in the 5% place or the temple, one of the mosques or whatever. Yeah, B, it was off the wall. B, a lot of people came out, man. That shit was crazy down there. It was pandemonium down there. A lot of people came out for B.O., man, because you know B.O. was Sulu Nation. You heard? And I was kind of sad that B.O. got killed. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all, because I knew B.O. was a gangster, and even though he ain't fuck with me and I ain't fuck with him like that, I did fuck with him in the ways because it was times that he used to knock on the window and get me and my mans in Olympic and all that. And like I told you, but he used to always look at me with a look like he ain't trust. It's not that he ain't trust me. He used to look at me with a look like, yeah, your little ass. I know your little ass shot up at my peoples and all that, B. Your little ass get busy. You heard? But I watched you grow up type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to even act like I'm going to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep my eyes on you. So every time he seen me, he always had his eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't scared of that nigga, you heard? But I knew that I couldn't fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, B, I was kind of sick when they killed B.O., man. Rest in peace to B.O., man. You heard? I was kind of sick, B. You know what I'm saying? Because B.O. got killed on some super tough shit, like basically because he was just a super tough nigga from the Bronx, and it was Pistol time, man. Pistol was trying to eliminate anybody that had a name like that, B, from the Bronx, B. I'm not saying he was trying to do that, but that's how it was going, you heard? If you had a name and you wasn't on the same type of time as Pistol, or he ain't fuck with you, or they ain't fuck, nigga, he was going to eliminate you, B. You heard? Especially if you was on some tough shit. You know what I'm saying? B.O. was on some tough shit, you heard? Beating niggas up in front of their girls, B.O. and them niggas was terror, man. I seen B.O. and them niggas do a lot of people dirty, man. A lot of people dirty, man. Not even with no weapons, with their hands, B. They used to be beating niggas up, you heard? They used to be putting niggas in hospitals and all that. They'll beat a nigga up and you won't see a nigga no more, B. You won't see a nigga no more. They'll beat a nigga up. You probably used to see that nigga for years. They'll beat a nigga up. You won't see that nigga no more. That nigga move out of state, out the country, B. That's word to my mother. So like I said, it was a lot of people that was probably happy when B.O. got murdered, and it was a lot of people that was sad. You heard? A lot of people that was sad. Wasn't sad, but I was kind of like fucked up. Like damn, they killed the real one. He was a gangster from Bronx. You heard? So rest in peace, B.O. So boom. So, and then by the way, they say B.O. got killed by twin. But back when B.O. got killed, everybody was saying again, Pistol killed B.O. Pistol killed him. Pistol killed B.O. You heard? And then what was crazy about B.O.'s situation, Showbiz wound up getting locked up for it because I heard that I think B.O. had a gun on him, and so B.O. Showbiz grabbed his gun and chased niggas down and something, and then got caught on the scene, and they locked Showbiz up for like 8 months or some shit, 6, 7 months. I heard Showbiz got locked up for a minute and had to get out. You heard? Shit was crazy. You heard? For his own man murder, and everybody knew he ain't do it. You heard? That was crazy. You see what I mean? So boom. So rest in peace to B.O. So then one time I'm in Skate Key. This is like 1995 after they killed B.O. This is like summertime going into this winter or whatever. Cold weather, you heard? It's starting to get cold weather. And the key start jumping around this time. The key don't really be jumping in the summer. It be jumping in the winter and all that. So the key is about to start jumping. So one day I pull up at the key and I'm noticing the key ain't really packed this day, but it's a lot of people in there. But I'm noticing all the people is stuffed in the back. So when I go to the front, I noticed some niggas in the food court area. So I start looking at niggas. I'm noticing, oh shit, it's Pistol Pete, the twin, Yaro, probably BMO or some other people. You heard? It was like 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them. You heard? And they all standing in the food court area. And you could tell that they who they is. They all getting money. They all got jewelry on. They the type of niggas, they in the key with their gun on them. Word to my mother. These niggas is in the key with their gun on them. You heard? Now, I'm the only nigga walking towards the food court. I go in the food court. They in the food court. Anybody remember the key food court is mad small. You walk in the food court, it's mad tables and chairs. And then when you walk in to the right, is the phones. They had 2 phones over there. You heard? Pay phones. And then you walk, and then they had the concession food shit. So boom. I walk in there. Everybody in the key is in the back of the key. Nobody is in the front of the key. I don't know why nobody's in this area but then after I see who's in this area, I start to realize why everybody is in the back scared to death. Because you got to remember, this is after the niggas done killed Kato already. They done killed Carton already. They done killed B.O. already. You heard? These niggas got 3 bodies under their belt within 2 years. From 94 to 95, they already got 3 bodies under their belt. 3 big bodies. Carton, Kato, and B.O. You heard? So these niggas got everybody in the key shook except for me. And the only reason why I'm shook because I'm so stupid, I don't even know that who I'm around or what I'm around like that. Or really what's going on. I know what's going on out here in the street, but I don't even know the players that's going on with this shit. You heard? And I'm around these niggas. You heard? So I walk up in there. These niggas looking at me like I'm a fool. You heard? These niggas looking at me like, who this nigga? You heard? Who is this nigga? They ain't saying nothing, but they looking at me with that look. I walk in. I look at them in their face, but I've been moving in the street for years, so I know how to move around anybody. I look at them niggas, keep it moving. I walk to the phone, like I'm going to the phone. Get on the phone, put a cord in, get on the phone, call my man. Yo, where you at, B? Oh, I ain't coming up there today. All right, man, it's off the wall. I'm lying. It's off the wall. Them niggas looking at me. I look at them niggas got their eyes on me like this. You heard? Twin ice grilling me like this. Only one that's not ice grilling me is Pistol. You heard? He looking at me with a look like, who this nigga? You heard? He ain't scared. You could tell these niggas. The rest of few of them niggas was ice grilling me. But Pistol, Yaro and them niggas, they was just looking at me. But Pistol was the main one just looking at me like, with a regular look. Like, I'm looking at the nigga like, he looking at me like, who this nigga? You heard? He the only nigga coming next to us. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I walked right out that food court like nothing, B, because I already knew who them niggas was, man. I said, oh, that's Pistol and them niggas, B. You heard? Them niggas got everything on freeze right now. They got the whole skate key in the back. The whole skate key in the back. You heard? So then, 1995, summer, you heard? Grand's Tune, they used to have Grand's Tune in the month of August. Every Wednesday, for the last 4 weeks of the August, I think. Every Wednesday, Grand's Tune. You heard? Like a jazz festival. A lot of college people, a lot of jazz people, a lot of people in the industry, a lot of, you know, it's like an extension of a Harlem Week. You heard? People selling things, books, oils, all kind of African stuff, you know, things that, like, it was like a nice little spot where a lot of official women came out, a lot of chicks that looked good, a lot of educated women and this and that. So you had the best of the best women coming out. You didn't have them just hip hop chicks and the street chicks and the hood boogers. No, you had chicks that went to college, chicks that graduated, chicks that was nurses, chicks that was this, chicks that had professions, you heard? And they was out there and they was young and they was mingling and they was having a good time and they was meeting people, you heard? And they wasn't bougie and stuck up and like how them street chicks and how them go out chicks be, you heard? So it was a lot of bad chicks. So Grand's Tune was jumping. So boom, I used to love Grand's Tune. It was my favorite event. My favorite event. It was better than the Rucker to me. You heard? Because of the quality of women that was there. The quality of chicks that was there. You heard? And they was there by the abundance. I swear to God, sometimes, some days, it'll be more women than dudes, man. And it was free. It was outside. It was free. And all you had to pray was the day to be sunny. And it was always sunny and hot on them days. Yo, Grand's Tune was off the wall. Off the wall. So this day, me and my man's down there, this is when Biggie era. So Biggie spit, you know, Biggie, DKNY, all that was out, you heard? So I got a DKNY outfit on. I got a white DKNY hoodie on that cost $250. Now, $250 for a hoodie back in 1995 is big, nigga. Big. You heard? $250 for a hoodie, a DKNY hoodie out of Macy's. And then I had the matching shorts. It came with jean shorts. It was a sweat hoodie with strings right here, but strings right here, like strings like in your sneakers. It had holes like that, like from your sneakers, and then it had like a shoelace string, not no string, the regular string, fat shoelace string. DKNY, all white, official hoodie, designer hoodie. Then the shorts was jean shorts with the pockets in the front. You know, they had the pockets right here, and the jean shorts costed $150, right? And it was the matching to the sweat shirt, right? Sweat hoodie. Then I had on the all white ups with some socks. Killed them, 1995. 1995 Rucker. No, Grand's Tune. Killed them. Then who I'm talking to? I'm talking to my ex-girl. And it just so happened they from Castle Hill. I'm talking to my ex-girl Tracy. She from Castle Hill. She with her best friend Tamika at the time and her other best friend Tawana at the time. Tawana and Tamika, they from I think they from Academy of Gardens, I think Tamika was from Academy Gardens, and the 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 other one is from Soundview. You heard? And I'm talking to my ex-girl and them at the time. And I just remember I'm drinking Alizé. I got the Alizé. We bought the big Alizé and the E&J, and we was mixing it. Alizé and E&J, and we was giving girls drinks that we ran into. So we ran into one of my old joints, Tracy and them, and just so happened that they used to mess with the twins and them at the time. One of the twins used to mess with my ex-girl Tracy, and I think Pete used to mess with Tamika, and somebody used to mess with Tawana, you heard? So, and they from up there. So they very familiar with Pete and all them too. So boom. I'm talking to them, I'm drinking my drink. Next thing you know, the crowd start dispersing. They knock into my ex-girl knock into me. My drink falls on my brand new white DKNY hoodie. Whole bunch of yellow shit, because I'm drinking Alizé. All went on me. I'm dumb mad. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? What's going on? What's going on? Come to find out, police rushing somebody. I don't know it at the time, but then as soon as they lock a person up, I see the police locking somebody up, taking them in. Now I'm hearing people saying, yo, that's Pistol Pete. That was 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 Pistol Pete. So I'm like this. Damn, oh shit, they caught Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete got caught at the Rucker. I mean, got caught at Grant's Tomb, y'all. And he was right next to me because when the police rushed him, somebody told on him, because that's another thing how he got caught down there. Somebody told on Pistol Pete down there. They was like, yo, that's that nigga that killed the nigga on Harlem Week, you heard? They looking for that nigga for murder, you heard? They was looking for Pistol Pete for like 3 murders at that time, you heard? Word to my mother, I told you in 2 years, 3 niggas got killed. Carton, B.O., and motherfucking Kato, B. Them niggas was crazy, B. And that was just the niggas, the name brand niggas that they killed. You heard? Now this is just part 1, because after this, I met Lead Pipe. I was up north with Lead Pipe, and Lead Pipe was telling me everything.